In an unexpected development, Josh Duggar, a former reality TV personality recognized for his role in the popular series 19 Kids Counting, has received a 1-year prison sentence after a courtroom confrontation with the judge overseeing his trial. Duggar, who has been the focus of considerable media scrutiny due to his legal issues in recent years, is now caught up in a fresh scandal that has astonished and confused many, prompting them to wonder about the future of his already damaged reputation. A summary of Josh Duggar's legal clashes. Before you can understand the courtroom argument that led to Josh Duggar's jail term, it is important to be aware of his history within the legal system. Josh, the firstborn son of the Duggar family, rose to fame as a contestant on the TLC reality series 19 Kids and Counting. The series centered on the lives of the large Duggar family, particularly focusing on the conservative Christian values held by Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. However, while the family was establishing its public persona, hidden secrets began to surface. Lightweight. In 2015, Duggar was embroiled in a scandal when it was revealed that he had sexually assaulted several girls, including some of his sisters, during his teenage years. Following this revelation, public opinion of Duggar dropped sharply, leading to the cancellation of 19 Kids and Counting. His public apologies weren't enough to placate those who couldn't forgive him, and he faced widespread contempt for a considerable period. Duggar was apprehended in 2021 after a long time on federal charges of obtaining and holding CSAM. A jury convicted him of these crimes, resulting in a prison sentence exceeding 12 years. The Duggar family has remained loyal to him in all circumstances, with some even claiming that his deep remorse and desire to change warrant forgiveness for his actions. Nonetheless, Duggar became embroiled in yet another controversy, this time related to a courtroom altercation, further complicating his already delicate legal situation. 9. Plea before court. During a recent hearing related to Duggar's ongoing case regarding CSAM possession, his conduct was addressed, resulting in a 1-year sentence. Duggar, who had attended hearings in person, was placed in a notably vulnerable legal situation as a result of additional legal consequences stemming from his previous criminal behavior. Duggar became increasingly enraged as the judge began detailing potential additional penalties for his offenses during the court session. As reported, Duggar grew. As the judge detailed the gravity of the charges he faced, he became defensive, raising his voice during an argument and interrupting the court proceedings. He upheld his claim of innocence, stating he had served sufficient time for his past offenses, and that the allegations were unfounded. Due to Duggar's continued arguing in spite of warnings from his defense team and the judges, a tense standoff ensued. Witnesses in the courtroom stated that Duggar was clearly anxious and upset, and he couldn't manage his feelings. Duggar, seemingly on the verge of losing his composure, escalated the confrontation by swinging his finger at the judge and shouting accusations of bias in the justice system against him. Initially demonstrating sympathy towards Duggar's antics, the judge suddenly called for a respite. Duggar's behavior was still under discussion when the proceedings resumed. His lawyer attempted to divert focus from the disagreement by claiming that Duggar's behavior was a result of the emotional strain caused by his legal situation. The judge, after growing more and more annoyed by Duggar's ongoing disregard for the court, ultimately handed down a 1-year prison sentence due to his courtroom outburst. Contempt of court and its legal ramifications. The serious legal repercussions for behavior deemed inappropriate in a courtroom are illustrated by Josh Duggar's year-long prison sentence. In many legal systems, including that of the United States, proper behavior in court is greatly valued. It is the judge's duty to maintain peace in the courtroom, and individuals who attempt to do this through aggressive or disrespectful actions typically encounter serious consequences. Misconduct in a courtroom may lead to a contempt of court charge. This type of behavior includes shouting at the judge, using foul language, violating courtroom regulations, or displaying physical aggression. Punishment for contempt of court is harsh and may result in further charges, financial penalties, or imprisonment, as seen in the case of Duggar. Actions that disrupt the ongoing court proceedings fall under direct contempt, and this undoubtedly pertains to Duggar's conflict with the judge. In this case, to guarantee the legal system's fairness, those convicted of direct contempt are met with prompt penalties, among them imprisonment. The judge considered a swift punishment crucial for upholding court order because of Duggar's unruly and contemptuous actions. The perception of the situation by the media and the public. Media outlets across the country have reported on the details of the event and Duggar's sentencing after her fiery courtroom outburst. As expected, Justin Duggar's audience from 19 Kids and Counting, once loyal, has split into factions. Some have remained loyal to him, arguing that the strain of his legal issues caused his actions in court. Some have suggested that his past behavior demonstrates an inability to manage accountability for his actions, and that this incident is merely another illustration of this. Duggar's behavior has prompted skeptics to quickly highlight his hypocrisy. Many consider it odd that, given how often he has pleaded for forgiveness, he would behave disrespectfully in a courtroom while facing retribution for his offenses. The public perceives Duggar as someone who has not fully confronted the seriousness of his behavior and its consequences, and his actions have only reinforced this view. A flood of commentary regarding the subject has emerged on different social networking websites. Certain individuals have exploited the circumstances to attack Duggar, referencing his past controversies and questioning his character in light of his background. There are those who have raised doubts about the fairness of his treatment, arguing that his outburst shouldn't have led to a harsher penalty. Nonetheless, all are in accord that Duggar's courtroom conduct was unsuitable and worsened the state of his already damaged reputation. The sentence issued is a reminder that the law applies to all, including individuals who have prominent public personas. Legal and personal dimensions of Josh Duggar's future. Duggar's future is now entirely uncertain due to this latest prison sentence. He was previously convicted of crimes related to child sexual abuse material, which resulted in sentences exceeding 10 years imprisonment. This extra sentence serves as a reminder that he remains accountable for his actions according to the legal system, both in court and outside of it. His personal life and his legal circumstances have both been further made more complex by Duggar's behavior in court. It is unclear whether this additional jail time will impact his initial sentence or lead to further legal issues down the line. Whether his legal team will try to file an appeal against the punishment is still to be determined. Duggar has faced numerous controversies, yet his family continues to stand firmly by him. During his legal troubles, his wife Anna Duggar has stood by him, publicly demonstrating forgiveness and understanding. Yet they may find it more difficult to progress as a family, with their connection put to the test by the consequences of this latest catastrophe. Concluding reflections, a cautionary tale. The tale of Josh Duggar, who was involved in a court incident and subsequently received a 1-year prison sentence, serves as an illustration of the serious consequences that can arise from unsuitable conduct in a courtroom. It emphasizes how important deference is to the justice system, and how grave the repercussions are for behaving rudely in court. The latest advancement in Duggar's protracted legal saga serves to further entrench his reputation as an exceptionally polarizing and controversial figure. Whether he can bounce back from this latest blow to his reputation remains to be seen, but one thing is for sure. His time in the limelight has been marred by a series of misfortunes, and his future path remains uncertain.